In a village ringed by cornfields, a widowed mother tended a farm. Her late husband had died 2 winters earlier, yet she rose before sunrise to feed hens and sweep the porch. Her daughter and the daughter's husband moved in after city work vanished. They promised to help, yet they complained while the mother kept working. The daughter rationed flour, and the son-in-law smoked behind the barn instead of fixing fences. July heat made tempers sharp. One evening the daughter dumped the mother's blankets, boots, and tin trunk onto the yard. She locked the door and said, "No more extra mouths." The son-in-law muttered agreement without meeting the mother's eyes. Rain started before dark and soaked everything the mother owned. She sat on a crate, listened to frogs, and remembered the one secret that still belonged to her. Years earlier she and her late husband had hidden savings inside a stone box near the old corral. They promised never to touch it unless storms took everything else. That night felt like such a storm. She carried a shovel to the corral while lightning flashed. She pried up the flat stone, scraped away mud, and lifted the box. Inside lay envelopes, coins, and a photograph of the man who had planned ahead. She whispered thanks into the rain. Before dawn she packed the money, dry socks, and 2 quilts. She walked toward the next village while owls hooted over the ditch. Mud clung to her hem, yet she kept moving. By sunrise her legs shook. A farm couple spotted her near their gate. The farm wife hurried over and wrapped the traveler in a clean shawl. The farm husband said, "We have room and food for you tonight." They led her to a spare bed, served warm stew, and dried the quilts. After sleep the mother asked about land for sale. The farm wife mentioned a small field on the village edge that lay idle. The mother walked there and loved the wild grass, crooked barn, and lonely well. She bought it outright with the stone box savings. The clerk raised his eyebrows but counted the bills. The mother moved into the barn that afternoon. She swept mouse droppings, patched holes with tin, and hung the photograph. The farm couple hauled straw and helped set a cast iron stove. The mother thanked them with pies and quiet blessings. A neighbor boy offered help after school. He carried water, mended hinges, and drove stubborn goats into the pen. The boy's mother sold vegetables in town, so he split time between errands and lessons. The widowed woman taught him to read weather signs by cloud color. She showed him how to mix salve for cracked hooves. The boy never asked for pay, yet she sent him home with cornbread, fresh milk, and stories about her late husband. Season by season the new farm straightened up. Rows of okra and beans lined the yard. Chickens scratched behind a rebuilt fence. The mother stitched curtains from feed sacks, making the windows bright. The neighbor boy painted the porch rails sky blue. Meanwhile the daughter and the son-in-law watched their own farm collapse. They ignored irrigation ditches until weeds filled every channel. The cow fell ill, the tractor rusted, and buyers drifted elsewhere. Bills piled beside their stove while pride kept them from visiting the mother. Eventually the son-in-law searched for day labor in nearby villages. He asked a wagon driver about open jobs. The driver pointed toward the tidy gate lined with marigolds. The son-in-law stepped through, expecting a stranger. Instead he saw the mother hauling buckets from the well. He whispered, "I am sorry." The mother answered, "Work first, talk later." She handed him gloves, set clear rules, and pointed to the haystack. He labored from dawn to dusk without complaint. She paid him honest wages at sunset. They ate stew at the same table, silent but civil. Word spread that the mother planned to update her will. The daughter hurried over, certain she still deserved everything. She burst into the farmhouse while the mother met with the village scribe. The neighbor boy poured ink, the son-in-law stacked hay outside, and villagers listened from the porch. The daughter demanded goats, grain, and the deed. She cried, argued, and blamed everyone but herself. The mother stayed calm. She slid a few bills across the table for travel. She said, "Start fresh wherever you dare." The daughter refused and stormed out. The mother finished the document and named the neighbor boy as heir. She explained that he had carried hope when she felt abandoned. The son-in-law listened from the doorway, nodded once, and returned to work. Autumn winds grew cold, and the mother's steps slowed. She kept writing notes for the boy about planting rhythms and fair prices. One morning she did not wake. The neighbor boy found her sitting upright in the rocker, hands folded. He called the farm couple, and the bell in the chapel rang slow. Villagers arrived with marigolds, while the daughter and the son-in-law hovered near the road. The preacher read the will beneath a cottonwood while smoke from kitchens drifted across the lane. When his name echoed, the boy wept and vowed to guard the farm, repeating the mother's words, "Choose dignity always."